show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answer to human experience? Well, welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. It's a 2.5-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers. And you can transform your life right now on VCMG in South Florida. Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium who can assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. For the next 2.5 hours, listen and call in toll-free 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube and share love and light.
Love. there's a light right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7247. That's the number to call to connect and have your question answered. We're so glad to be joining you here tonight as we connect into the universal consciousness and as we connect into all that is, the higher being, the energy of all that is. And as we work on the energy of all that is, we recognize that we're never alone. And we tap into the energy that fulfills us, that completes us, that allows us to be one with an entire universe. The universal consciousness is all around us. It flows through us and to us. The universal consciousness is available for us to access at any time. So we may ask the question, why don't we do it more often? What's stopping us? What's the reason that we don't feel like we're in the flow? Well, often we find ourselves in the flow of other things of the world, our routines, the demands of life. We all have our responsibilities, and it's not like many of us have the time to sit and meditate. But I do advise it. I do advise that you sit and meditate and connect with the energy, even if it's just stilling your mind. It's so rewarding to be still in the energy of your being, your oneness within self, and to reflect on what's most important to you and what you're grateful for. Gratitude is key. And when we look at where we are in the month of November, and Thanksgiving just a few days away, we say to ourselves, what am I grateful for? What has the universe supplied me? What has God provided? What have my guides and my angels assisted me with as I move forward to create in my own personal life? What assistance have I received? How am I always connected? And in what ways do I personally disconnect? Because we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves when we're worried, when we're fearful, when we're distracted by things that really are of no higher level importance. We do it to ourselves. We occupy our mind with things that are not always for our best good. Yes, it's fun to go out and have a few drinks, but sometimes it lowers your vibration in a way that it disconnects you with the universe. In the oneness and the consciousness, there's a frequency that's available to us that's better than any drink that you could have or any type of crutch you may have. There's a frequency that fills us with a vibration that helps you feel zen, peaceful, connected, supported. Universal consciousness whispers to us always. Sometimes we'll hear the whisper through the leaves of the trees as they brush up against each other. Sometimes you'll hear it in the song of the bird. You know, it's interesting. I heard the other day that the reason why the bird begins to sing before the sun is just rising is it's to wake up the energy, and that the sound of the birds chirping has a frequency that alerts the molecular cellular structure of the plants so that they can begin to wake up as well. There really is a universal consciousness. There really is a oneness, a connection. There really is a power connecting all of us together. So why do you think as humans we run around feeling separate? It's mind-blowing that we would feel as if we're not supported and we're separate, and We don't have all the tools we need to survive and overcome whatever obstacles come our way. And when we move ourselves in the direction of what we want to create, we have to remember we're not doing it alone. You're not just forcing your way and creating something from your physical actions. There's a flow of energy that's with you. There's a spiritual flow. There's a universal connection. There's guidance to assist you. You're never really alone. There's a source, there's a power, there's a frequency. There's so much there for you. The universal consciousness talks to you. Sometimes it talks to you in your mind. It's a train of thoughts that are running through. Other times it's a sense of well-being, even when you're feeling down or depressed or out of sorts. There's a sense of connection and consciousness that comes over you when you're in your sleep state. Often you'll dream and you'll go to other places to visit friends and relatives or experience other people in the dream state and see yourself going from place to place, doing different things. Perhaps you even get to fly in your dreams and you take this beautiful flight and have a sense of freedom. Maybe you get to iron out some karmic entanglement in the dream state. Your spirit is connected to all that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. And you don't journey alone, although I know most of you feel at times that you are. It's a normal human feeling to feel as if you don't have the support you need from higher power. You have to remind yourself and program yourself that you are always connected. There's a form of energy within you that is a force that connects you to things that you don't understand or comprehend. There are cells in your body that are programmed to respond to different frequencies, to different sounds, much like the plant when it responds to the birds chirping. Fascinating. We think it's just the bird waking us up annoyingly before the sun's even up, right? If you're someone who likes your sleep and the birds wake up. Or you could be someone who's fascinated by the birds and you love the sound of their chirping and their joyful, gleeful sound. But it's doing something to you. It's doing something to all that's around it. Everything has a frequency, and everything has a consciousness. And that consciousness is always in one sync with the universe. Not one thing in the universe is out of sync except for humanity. Even the planets, they have a pattern. They're all in sync. They're in movement forward or movement backward. Forward to move us forward, retrograde to cause us to reflect, much like Mercury retrograde may be. We'll find that everything on the planet is lining up for the seasons. The tree prepares to lose its leaves and go into a sleep state to prepare for winter. The animals begin to get ready for hibernation. They store their nuts, the squirrels. The bear stocks up on its food and finds a nice place to sleep for a while so that it doesn't really have to be out much. Everything prepares. When the seasons change, our pets, they shed their fur and they change to a different type of fur. Everything is getting ready, naturally. And it's we, the human, that kind of buck the routine. We buck the flow. We don't always step in alignment with what the universe is telling us to do. Why? Because we think we know better, because we're occupied, because we're looking to change And because we have indeed become used to, conditioned to follow the routine and the path of the ways of the world, because that's how we are taught to survive. That's how we're taught to manifest in the physical. But there's so much more. Did you know your thought is heard by the universe? Did you know your words have a frequency? Did you know that the tone of your voice has its own unique sound, much like the chirping of the bird? And that each soul has its own tone, its own sound? That's how I'm able to access the information when you call into the radio show. I hear the sound of your voice, and it takes me to a place that's almost a portal of information, for lack of a better description. And that portal of information begins to project to me things that are about you. And I pull that information and I share it with you. And the sounds of our voices join together. And our souls commune. Just like all of our souls choose to commune here on the radio show. There's a beautiful energy that comes for you. This energy resonates from the divine and speaks to your heart. This energy awakens you and asks you to not just fill your day with what's necessary for you and your life, but fill your day with acts of service. Fill your day with ways to embrace other people, to invite them into your circle. We as humans are meant to be in community, in tribe, in heart-to-heart connections. We are one. And there's a light in everyone. You know, I recently had the privilege of telling this story, and I think it bears importance for tonight. And I've told this story often throughout the years. And it's my testimony, my fascination with a very unique occurrence that always reminds me that we're never alone. You know, we talk about God and the angels, and we talk about ascended master teachers and saints and higher beings who have paved the way for us. We talk about our loved ones on the other side. And many of you come to me and you say, well, how do I know? How do I know they can hear us? How do I know that I'm really feeling them and it's not my imagination? How do I know for sure that when someone's connecting, they're really getting them? Well, that plays into the universal consciousness. So I want you all to visualize, if you would, this spray of energy all around you. And in this spray of energy, there we have this mist, this hue of light. And this hue of light hosts the frequencies of your day. It hosts the frequencies of your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. And then the further out in this hue of light and this mist, so to speak, that one can see with the trained eye, it expands beyond, out and above you. And in that mist of consciousness that surrounds you, that's one with your consciousness and one with the universal consciousness, there we find our friends, our lovers, our relatives who have passed. There we find the connections of people who they too have walked the earth. So every once in a while, when I have to share with someone that it's really true, I have this little piece of paper that I have in my Bible that's at the center where I do my readings. And it's a little ripped yellow piece of paper. And the story behind the paper goes just like this. We were having a big celebration at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and this was back, and I'm going to imagine it was about 2010. And we threw a big party. There were like 300 people that attended. We used to do it regularly, twice a year. And I was getting ready for the event, and we had some of our guests coming in. We served food, we had music, we did so much fun activities for everybody who came through, complimentary. And I get this message in the back room that someone named Katya is here to see me, and she really needs me to come out right now. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm in the middle of getting ready, but okay. And I go out, and there's Katya, who was one of my clients. And I had been reading her for about 5 years. And she's pale, and she's cold, and she's clammy, and she doesn't look well to me. And she's like, Sarah, I need paper and pen. I need pen, pencil, I need paper. And I'm like, okay. And in my mind, I'm thinking, someone else really could have gotten this for you, Katya. What's going on? But there was a sense from the universe that was like, oh, there's something big going on. So I hurried over, and I got a yellow legal pad, and I ripped a piece of paper, and I handed her the paper, and I handed her a pencil. And it was like she was in a trance. And she began writing and scribbling. And as she began writing and scribbling, she handed me the paper. I couldn't see what she was writing. She hands it to me, and she says, shaking, do you know what this means? And I said, no, I don't. You see, Katya is Brazilian, I should say, and she handed me this paper that was written in Greek. So somewhere in the universal consciousness at that event, with all the souls and spirits that gathered with each one of all of the guests, my grandmother from Greece must have been there, because there was writing in Greek. Now, at the time, I didn't know what it said or that it was from my grandmother, but let's continue the story. So I thank Katya for it, and shortly thereafter, she leaves. And the next day, I'm at the center, and I really don't know what to do with this message, and I really don't know how to translate it. My Greek really isn't well enough to read it, and I'm thinking, all right, we need someone to help us. And wouldn't you know, about an hour later, in walks a woman who's Greek. Go figure. Universal consciousness, everyone's listening. So I quickly grab the paper, and I check with my inner spirit, and spirit says, yes, you can show her the paper. And so she takes this little ripped piece of paper, yellow lined, with writing in Greek in pencil, and she looks at it, and I said, would you mind telling me what it says? I'm really not sure. I don't really know. And she says, sure. And she looks at it for a minute, and she hands it back to me. Well, it says, God is with you, my granddaughter. So you see, it was from my grandmother in Greece, who had passed. And I was like, oh, thank you. So that means before that party, when I prayed and I asked everyone to help us and to be with us and all the souls to surround us, my relatives, the angels, the party was for Archangel Michael, so of course I called for Archangel Michael. Everybody came. And this story has strong meaning to me right now at this current time, because throughout the years since 2010, I keep telling this story to people who I feel need to know that people are with us and they're really by our side. But just yesterday, after not seeing her for about 12 years, I got to read Katya again. And it was such a privilege. And she and I talked and laughed. I said, do you remember that day? And she explained to me what happened, although I had an idea. She really felt the energy so strongly of the universal consciousness, and she felt the presence of my grandmother so strongly that my grandmother's energy transcended right through her and almost put her in a trance so that she could write in Greek and deliver a message. And she wrote that message not knowing what she was writing, nor did she know how to write or speak Greek. So even then, look how the universal consciousness brought someone that I had read from when I very first opened the center 20 years ago, right back in front of me. We're all connected. We're all being guided. We're all being watched over. Everyone is with you. I know we shed our tears and we wish they were here, and it makes us sad, and sometimes we've lost people and the passing is tragic and we can't imagine life without them, and we can't even fathom how they passed, and it becomes overwhelming. And I know that sometimes in life we are on our knees in a horrible state, not knowing where we're going to turn, what's going to happen, how we're going to find our way. And suddenly there's an answer. Because everything, everyone, the frequency, the power, it's listening. You are never alone with the universal consciousness. And we, as we gather here together tonight and every Wednesday night, your guides, your angels, they all come and they encourage you to call. They assist you on the path so that you and I can connect, so that everyone who's called to listen can listen and hear the question that's not only going to help the caller, but hear the question that's going to help them. So that we can understand that when I sit here, I don't sit here just because I think I have something to say. It's because Spirit is coming through me so that you can know that everything you've ever said, everything you've ever prayed for, even if it's not here yet, it's coming. It's with you. They're with you. You're not alone, and even though there may be a struggle, it may have its time that has to pass. You will overcome it. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to talk to you on our phone lines at 866-972-7247. We're going to connect to our friends on Facebook and YouTube on the Sarah Spiritual page, and we're going to be together. And we're going to be one with the universal consciousness, and I'm going to let it flow. And we're going to see what Spirit has for you. Stay with us, everyone. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and that's me, Sarah Spiritual. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
There's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WQAM 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the true oldies channel.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next 2 hours of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another 2 hours to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHs. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light that touches hearts. There's a light to open everyone to love. Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another door of light. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now. And can see love grow. There's a light, there's a light that shines inside of me. Oh, there's a light, oh, there's a light that shines inside of you. There's a light in me and you.
Yes, indeed. There is a light right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7247. And we're so glad to be talking to all of you right here on 95.3, 95.9, 96.9, 106.9, 104.7 HD3, 103.1, and let's not forget our friends at 104.3 in Miami. We're so glad to connect with all of you and to answer your questions. If you're in Facebook and YouTube on the Sarah Spiritual page, please go ahead. Leave your comments, leave your questions. We want to talk to you. Now, we did talk to this person last week, but they must have a quick little ad from last week. So let's take a quick call from Joey. Joey, how are you?
Doing pretty good, Sarah, and I'm glad you shared everything that you were. And I got a message just before I talk to you.
Would you mind speaking up a little bit, Joey, for me?
Wait,
Could you speak up?
okay,
I'm
let me
not
take
quite
the
hearing
headphones
you.
off. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
A little bit better.
Hello?
We maybe we'll have to adjust
Yeah,
it on
I
my
took off
end
the
too. Yes.
Okay, I took out the headphones. Okay, no, as I was talking to you, I felt a real good connection. My first entry into the world, I did a journey. I entered through Greece, and I used to be an angel. And I realized I'm an angel now that I reincarnated as a human being. But that's not the point. I feel I'm in right alignment today. I just got a message before I called you that I was being held back because there's something big, like the pandemic, but for better, not for negative, coming to the world. And that just came to me and I'm getting a lot of direct revelation as before I called you.
Sure.
And the only thing that I always ask is, where's the money? And I hear that it's going to, I see like a balloon that's coming next to me, and it's going to explode, and there's a lot of money going to come to me all at one time.
Well, that's a good vision for you, Joey, and it's a good thing to visualize and to manifest. And so we have in previous conversations, we have told you that there is money coming. So it's for you and you and anyone that we see something, for you to hold the vision and you to not waver and just allow that energy to come to you. So it's really good that you're getting these messages of intuitive pushes, shall we say, that are giving you the guidance that you are going to have abundance, and that when it comes, you're going to be showered with it.
This all started because you asked me to journal. When I start to journal, that's when I start to get messages. And that's why I figured it was the right thing to do when I was last week with you.
Yes,
and,
because
I
by
get a lot
journaling,
of
you get the message, yes.
Whatever I desire for me, I have to desire for the world. And while you were telling your story, I was like, oh, my God, I feel so involved in there, in the whole Greek thing. I mean, I'm so, like, I asked one day, like I said, I had a crystal layout done on me, and they saw my first entry was to Greece. And for the first time, I felt like a connection to you in the spiritual world, in a spiritual way, even more than I felt before. And I felt, I heard, relax, save your money, because I'm being held, and I need to, what can I say? I need to rest my energy because I'm going to need a lot of it to what's coming.
You're going to need it. All right, Joey. Thank you so much. We're so glad that you filled us in on last week's conversation. We greatly appreciate you, and please continue to journal.
So, in other words, just go ahead and trust this message? That's what
Trust
I'm
the
asking,
message,
I guess.
yes. Trust the message because it's
Okay.
reverberating what we ourselves have told you was coming.
Okay.
So
All right.
trust the
Yeah, I was
energy.
told just don't worry about the money. Just hang on to it. Yeah, and hang on to what you got because something better. It's coming because it's coming for the better for everyone. And I was just
Correct.
writing it down. It does feel better when I write down. The written word is very powerful. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
Joey. Have a great
And
night.
you're very blessed, and I bless you, and I
Thank
amplify that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy
Bye-bye.
Thanksgiving. Bye for now.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
866-972-7247. If you'd like to call in and ask your question, now's the time. Right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And if you're on Facebook and YouTube, be sure to put your question in the comments. All right, we're going to go to New York. We've got Sharon on the line. Sharon, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fine, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to connect with you, Sharon. And Sharon, what is your question for us tonight?
Okay, so my question is I'm in the process of purchasing a vacation / investment home in the Poconos.
Yes.
So I just wanted to know what the spirit is saying about, because it's a vacation, but I really want, as an investment, I want to do Airbnb. So I have to get a permit. It has a pool. I have to get things for the pool. So I just want to know what the spirit says about me purchasing. I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Yes, well, when we look at the energy now, this year is a year of new beginnings for you, fresh starts. It's a year for you to open up to new possibilities, Sharon. And this is one of the options for you. When pursuing this house and this investment, do everything you can, but do
The
not push.
closing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Do everything you can
Go
to
ahead.
close the sale, but do not push to make it happen. Let it flow naturally.
Well, I'm supposed to be closing, I think, in December 5th.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's a good time. Mercury will no longer be retrograde, so that's always a plus to not have Mercury retrograde. Because Mercury retrograde can definitely put a little fly in the ointment. But Sharon, we feel very strongly that this is a good move for you. It will have its moments that will keep you on your toes
Yes.
because it is a commitment, an obligation. It is something that is necessary to have a lot of follow-up. So we do want you to know that it is going to work out. You just have a little due diligence and some work. And will you have someone managing it for you as well?
Yes, I'm going to have someone manage it, yes, because I live in Westchester, and it's all the way, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to have someone from Airbnb, yes, and manage the whole process, yes.
Perfect. So this will be a good thing for you, and I do feel that it will benefit your family as well as make for good investment and cover the original cost of it as well.
Okay, so you think I'm going to make some money from from this, right? Like I have
Yes.
money coming in, you believe that there'll be,
Yes. There'll be money coming
Yes?
in. It'll take a little time to build momentum, but there will be money coming in.
Yes, there'll be money. Okay, one more question. I had a mammogram, and then now they told me that they saw something, and you have to go back for another test. So I was a little bit concerned about that.
I just feel, I'm not a doctor, I cannot diagnose. I just feel from spirit that it's just a little density. I wouldn't give it a lot of power.
Okay, no power.
No power.
Okay.
All right.
And I had an amazing reading with you the last time, and it was just I'm not going to talk about it what's on the phone, but everything worked out fine. Whatever you told me to do, everything happened after I did what I did. So I thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Sharon, we appreciate your call. We appreciate you listening to the show and following us. I know it has not been the easiest of times for you, and now it's
Yes.
time for you to take care of yourself, as I see you are. And we wish you a
Yes.
very happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you and everyone else.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you, Sharon. Bye for now.
God bless you too. Bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go to Fort Lauderdale. I have Elaine on the line. Elaine, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. I hope you're doing the same.
I am, Elaine. Good to make this connection with you. We've spoken before, is that correct?
Right. Yes. One time. Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Elaine,
Same problem, I think.
well, we're going to take a look at the energy. Let me just open up the frequency and tune into the universe and see what they've got for us here. So, Spirit makes me feel like 2025 has not been the easiest of times. It's almost a little bit of a topsy-turvy roller coaster time. Not really feeling very settled energy around you. You feel a little out of sorts. Would that be true?
Probably so. There's been a life change a little bit. One of my relatives that moved in with me, so it's making it a little different. Yeah. So.
Yes, we're a little
all is good.
out of sorts. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, Elaine, what is
Yeah.
your question for us here tonight?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm always being drawn back to my friend who is 13 between the ears, and I wonder if I should move on without him. I think he's really a wonderful guy, but he has an ego issue. He's always telling these jokes to everyone so much that he annoys most people he talks to, and especially me right now.
Right.
So and I've tried to break off with him, but I don't know. I just keep getting drawn back to him.
May I just have a birthday for him, please?
February 10th, 1940.
Well, he is a little full of himself. He is, and he does think he's quite funny. But he laughs the most at his
Yes, he
jokes
does.
instead of everybody else. So he's definitely he definitely amuses himself. And you're a little more reserved. He's a little bit more boisterous. So I feel like he
That's true.
doesn't always
Opposites, yeah.
match his energy with yours, right? So he's eclectic, he's eccentric, he's a little odd, but he does have a good heart.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what you're being drawn
yes.
to. I mean, you know that no matter what, even if he's telling an annoying joke, he's got your back. And that's a quality that's hard to find and hard to let go of as well. So we understand the hesitation, and Spirit's not going to tell you what to do in this situation because the two of you make a good pair when he's not driving you one step away from snap, crackle, and pop. So
That's true.
we want you to just keep reminding him that, if he could just tone it down a little bit, it would just be a little easier, and find a gentle way to do that he can.
Yeah, I'm just trying to lay down the law a little bit, and if he wants to see me, he's got to behave a little bit, So,
Yes,
but,
but he's
and
a
it seems
child
to
at
be
heart.
helping, yeah.
He's a child
Oh,
at
yes,
heart.
very, very much.
Very playful
yeah.
spirit. But he loves the attention. He does it for the attention,
Yeah, I guess so. His ego and stuff, yeah. So
Yeah.
I like him a lot, but he drives me crazy.
But I'll also include this
Yeah.
little bit for you, Elaine. This is also masking some of his own personal insecurities. And, he tries to kind of ward everything off with a joke. And some of his jokes are a little out there, I'm going to say. But because Spirit's saying, they're sometimes they're not geared to the audience he's telling them
that's
to. So.
the one. Yeah, exactly. You've got it exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I would imagine perhaps some people get a little offended. But
Oh yes. Yes.
He's who he is. But I will tell you, he does
He's
care
the-
for
he's
you.
the
He
problem,
does
yeah.
sincerely love you. He is here to show you everything from the deepest depth of his heart. So I want you to be open to that. I want you to trust that and, see if the two of you can work this out, because you do make a good match when he's not being so over the top.
Yeah. It's just all the people that he's associating, he tells jokes to that don't like it, and they tell me and not him. So that's the part that's kind of aggravating. So, but
yes, understood.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Yes.
Yeah. And he's
Okay.
very fond of you, and so let's see if we can come to an understanding so that he doesn't continue to make you so nutty, Elaine. We appreciate your sharing this story with us, and we know that the two of you can find a rhythm. Ask the universe to assist you in finding the right words to say so that he is hearing you, and let's see if we can make peace with this. I thank you so much for your call,
That would be
Elaine.
wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye for now.
You too. Bye-bye.
866-972-7247. Have you popped into the Expedito Enlightenment Center? I have a metaphysical center in West Palm Beach, located on Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza. If you come to the Expedito Center, what might you find? You'll find fairies and Buddhas and incense and spiritual books and tarot decks and oracle cards. You'll find crystals and crystal jewelry. You'll find pendants. You'll find candles. You'll find sprays. You'll find oils, and so much more to help you on your path of spirituality, to help connect you to that which is so important to your soul. And of course, you'll feel the energy. When we began the show, we talked about the universal consciousness, and I will tell you that you will feel the energy at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. It is a powerful, palpable experience that is designed to transform you just by walking in. So we welcome you at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We're going to go back to our phone lines. And I've got a call from Coral Springs, and I've got Lewis on the line. Lewis, how are you tonight?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing well, Lewis. Good to make this connection with you. Is this your first time calling us?
Yes.
And how did you hear about the show?
I was listening to it on the radio a couple of weeks ago. I was working late. I actually called that night, but it was late. It was just about 9 o'clock, and you went off the air, and I never got to talk to you. And
shucks.
I remembered you were on Wednesday, so I called back.
Well, thank you. We greatly appreciate that, Lewis. Good to have you, and we are welcoming your questioning here tonight. I will tell you that this energy around you that I see is about two things right now. The first part of this is about expansion and growth. Spirit's talking to me about financial matters, so I don't know if you've been working on your financial matters or trying to get things in alignment in some way, but they're talking about financial matters. They're also talking to me about this really big question. What is the meaning of life, and what is the importance of my life? This is what Spirit is trying to fill you to ask. They want you to meditate and sit and be still. And I know that might not be the easiest of things for you, but they want you to be still and really reflect on the meaning of the purpose of life, because there's so much more to life than coming in and out of whatever it is we're doing. And so Spirit is going to bring to your attention through much of 2026 this sense of, oh, I get it. This is happening for this reason, and I'm right on track. Or, oh, I get it. This person was in my life to teach me a lesson, and now it's time to let them go. Oh, I understand. It's got that sense of filling you with this sense of connectivity. Does that make sense to you? Does that resonate with you, Lewis?
Kind of.
Okay.
You know,
It is
financially, I am looking to see if I should break away from the people I'm doing work for and just go look for a job, or, straighten things out that way, because it's so up and down and crazy.
Yes, and it is a time for you to handle your finances, as we said when we first began. And so when we look at what you're doing now, now is not the time to break free yet. My spirit guides, angels, your guides, they're letting us know that we want to make a go of it for a bit longer. They're saying, see what February brings. If by February we haven't worked it out, if the people you're doing work for are still chaotic, erratic, and just making you crazy, and you're not feeling valued and rewarded for your work, then
Good.
you go ahead and begin to
Good.
look for something else.
Okay.
So Spirit is saying to give it
So
a
give it
few
some-
more months. Yes.
Okay. All right. That makes somewhat sense. And I guess just, if, I know you're saying about, reflect it, to see what's going on, but, I'm not sure if there anything in my future that I should be looking at.
In your future, we see that this is a time of connections with people who resonate with you and are soul connections. And if people are not in alignment with you, example, this company may not be in alignment with you, it is time for you to free yourself of people who are not in alignment with you and really draw forth unto you the people who are meant to be in your circle, the people who are like your tribe, you feel comfortable with. And it's important that you connect with people that value you for who you are. And this is something that is important at this juncture of your life more so than ever. Do you have a follow-up personal question? Because I feel as if there's a question about, is this coming in my future? What's the question for me?
I don't know. At this point, I basically cut, ties with just about everybody. I have acquaintances. I really don't have any friends left.
Right.
I lost a couple of them in the last year. Mm-hmm. And other than with my wife, and we're together 48 years, she's the only person I gravitate to. And, I go to work and I come home. That's it.
Well, then that's what you need at this time. As long as the people you are with are in alignment, and even if it's almost like the cheese stands alone and it's you and your wife, then so be it. Because this is a time for you to just be true to yourself.
Okay.
And trust that the universe has your back. We trust we've been of service to you today. We know that there'll be some changes coming for you. Be ready to convince these people that they have a good person on their hands, and that if they just allow you to do your work and not make it so chaotic, things will go a lot smoother and you should be well rewarded. So we want to set that in motion for you. Visualize a positive outcome for this.
Okay. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for listening to the show. And we trust that we'll speak again. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your wife.
You also have a great holiday.
You too. Bye for now. 866-972-7247. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we'll come back to answer your questions right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you...
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAS. That's 866-972-7247.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, indeed. Everything comes when the stars align, right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, all across the nation. We're welcoming your phone calls at 866-972-7247. We're so glad to be connecting with all of you. And we are also welcoming our friends on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to be getting to our Facebook and YouTube questions in just a minute. We're going to grab a phone call right now. Then we're popping on over to Facebook. So get those comments and those questions on Facebook. Get those comments and questions on YouTube as well. We're coming to you shortly. I'm going to go to Louisiana. And I've got Brooke on the line. Brooke, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing okay.
Good. Well, good to connect with you. And what is your question for us, Brooke?
Well, I just started this brand new job, and I feel like I haven't found my way with it yet. I feel like I'm failing already. I mean, I know I shouldn't say that, but I'm only a few weeks in, and it just feels like I'm not picking up on what I need to do with what I'm doing with this job, and it's giving me stress and anxiety, and I shouldn't be feeling like this. And the thing is, I don't know what to do.
Okay, let me ask you, what is the role that you're doing right now for your new job?
A lead preschool teacher.
Well, that's a big responsibility. But I also think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Is there a curriculum that they gave you for preschool?
There is a brand new curriculum. It's just hard for me to understand it. It's so different from where my last job was, basically.
Well, there's always time to catch up. I think you're allowing yourself to get overwhelmed. You need to become familiar with the curriculum. That's going to take time. They understand that. And sweetheart, we're teaching preschool. We are not teaching pre-med. So cut yourself a break. Children are children. They need to have fun in the classroom too. And make it as fun as possible. And follow the protocol the best you can. Draw up some questions that you need clarity, and then ask someone to assist you. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance.
Yeah.
Now, is this a preschool at a daycare center, or is it at a school?
It's actually a private preschool.
Perfect. So they will learn. They will teach you, and you will learn. Do not allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Do you like the children? You like the children, yes? I see you like the children. They're a good little bunch, yes?
Yes, I do love the kids, and I'm starting to find connections with them.
That'll make it easier. Once you feel connected to them, you're all learning together. It's a good opportunity. And usually...
Another thing...
Go ahead.
Huh?
I was just about to say, usually, if I can say, they usually have a principal or an assistant principal or another teacher come and sit in, and they can give you the pointers you need. Don't be so hard on yourself. Go ahead.
Another thing is, I've talked to you about this before, but I've started to reach out to my mom, and I don't know if it's too early or so, or should I back off for a little while, or should I keep going forward with it?
You're reaching out to your mom to mend the fences, is that correct?
Yes.
So reach out. But I wouldn't overwhelm myself at this moment too much, because you're trying to learn a new job. You're emotionally charged from that. And trying to mend the fences with your mom could also be emotionally charged and send you off into a tizzy and not allow you to perform at work. So I would say yes, but maybe pace yourself. Let's feel a little more centered in work first, so that we can then connect with mom or deal with the mother's story a little bit later.
Okay.
It's important that you practice self-care. and you look out for what makes you feel good.
Okay, I do need that.
So fill your cup first, my dear. Fill your cup.
Okay.
Wonderful, Brooke. Thank
I
you so much
appreciate
for
that,
your
Sarah.
call. We greatly appreciate you. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Bye.
You're welcome. 866-972-7247. That's the number to call in. And we are going to go from Louisiana to Illinois. I've got Tammy on the line. Tammy, how are you tonight? Are you with us tonight, Tammy?
Hi.
Are you there? Yes, good to have you back,
I'm
Tammy.
here.
Good to connect with you, Tammy.
Hi. Thank you.
What is your question for us tonight?
So, my daughter and I had a falling out. So she's taken her and my grandson out of the picture. Will things work out? Will she come back around?
Oh, yes, she will. She
Does
just
it take long?
She just needed to draw a line in the sand. You know, I think you both can review what you said and what went down in the story between the two of you, and I think you both can realize that you could have done it a little differently, correct?
Correct.
So let her come to her
Yeah.
realization, you come to yours, and then the two of you will mend fences. And I know it's the holidays, so we kind of want to have that mended by the holidays. But
Yeah.
give it a little time. Give it a little time.
I figured. Okay. I have one more question. My son got hired as a policeman. How do you see that working for him?
I think that's a good job for him. I think it's consistent. I feel like it'll help him grow and connect. What is your son's birthday, please?
2/17/97.
Perfect timing for him. Perfect new beginning. He's got a lot to learn, but it's going to build his confidence, and he's going to learn to assert himself a little bit more. But if he got hired, he's got the criteria. He had to pass a lot of tests to get this done. So
Yeah.
he's all grown up, and you should be really proud of him. You did a great job.
I am. I'm very proud of him. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm proud. I just wanted to make sure this police job's a, mother's worry.
Well, yes, but we see him protected and know that all policemen are protected by Archangel Michael, the angel of protection and justice. He's the patron saint of the police officers. So it's good for him to have a little shield of Archangel Michael or something from the angel to carry with him at all times, and that will keep him tied to Archangel Michael.
Okay.
All right, Tammy,
All right,
thank you
that
so
sounds
much for your
good.
call. We greatly appreciate you. We know you've been listening for pretty much all of the 16 and a half years that we've been on the radio. We greatly appreciate that, and we wish you the best. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
All right. Bye for
Happy
now.
Thanksgiving. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye. 866-972-7247. We're going to go to our friends on Facebook. We're going to see what's going on in Facebook land and on YouTube land. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. See who we've got in our questions. We have any questions available? I don't see them being posted yet, so we'll have to give them a minute to post our questions. There we go. We've got Facebook. We've got Samantha Valencia. Samantha Valencia says, do we go for the business loan for our new electrical company? What do we do? Good question here. So let's take a look at the birthdays of the parties that are involved. So it is a great time for both of you to be in business. I do know that it's necessary to have capital for a business. So I would say in order to branch out this business, make sure that you're doing enough advertising and that you have enough connections. We're going to hope that there's a little establishment here, but in order to grow your new electrical business, you are going to need capital, and you would be advised to take some type of loan so that you can build this business. Is now the time? I will tell you that yes, you can take this loan if you choose, but I would wait a few more days. I would actually wait until December because Mercury's retrograde. We don't want to complicate things with miscommunications and back and forth. So let that wait a bit so that the energy of the planets is in a different place. But it is necessary to take this business loan in order to grow your business. Thank you so much, Samantha Valencia, for your Facebook question. Let's take another question from our friends on Facebook and YouTube. Let's see who we have here. There we go. Let's see if we can pull up another question. Holly Costanza Donaldson. Holly Costanza Donaldson says, hey, I've been seeing the number 26 everywhere. My middle daughter's birthday is on the 26th of June. And I don't know if it has anything to do with that. And I'm wanting to know what my angels have to say. Are they trying to tell me that's something good or something bad? No, it is just a power number. It is neither good nor bad. That number is representing a connection between you and your daughter, and the fact that the universe is connecting that energy, that frequency with all of you. Sometimes many of us can see numbers. The other day, my birthday's on the 27th. I saw the number 27, and I saw it several times, and someone else I knew saw 27 too, and they were like, I saw 27, and I said I saw 27. And that's just all to let us know that we're all in the frequency and the energy's aligned. I do not see it as neither good nor bad. I see it as a sign that the angels are with you and that they are protecting your daughter, and all of you are connected. So don't look into anything for some bad juju. Just know that it is a connection with the universe. Holly Costanza Donaldson, we know that you follow us regularly on Facebook, so we want to tell you that we are very glad and grateful that you follow us here on Facebook, and we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for your Facebook question. We're going to go back to Facebook and YouTube in just a little bit, so be sure to put your questions on the Facebook page and the YouTube page, because I want to talk to you. We're going to go back to our phone lines, and I've got to go to Deshawn. Deshawn, how are you tonight? Are you with us, Deshawn, in Broward County?
Yes, can you hear me?
I hear you, Deshawn. Good to connect with you. Do we have an update or a follow-up question on what we've discussed before, please?
Not as much. I still have court in January.
Okay, so we're in a holding pattern. So what is your question for us, Deshawn?
I wanted to know if I have any messages for me, and
you're working on something with your money at this time as well, too. Are you working on your job? Is there a bonus or some performance raise that's due to come to you right now, Deshawn?
not that I know of, no.
Okay. I do see money coming to you. Perhaps they have a bonus for you all in this holiday season, but I do feel increase. I do feel that you're doing everything that you can. This is a test from the universe. You have to keep the faith. You have to stay strong, and you have to keep the faith, and you have to trust that the universe is going to support you through this challenging time.
Okay.
We also have the Archangel Michael around you, and Archangel Michael is with you to protect you and to bring you justice in these matters in the courts, so that you can have a positive outcome. Now, Deshawn, they are making me aware of someone around you, male energy. They're having a difficulty with their heart, or there's a problem with their heart, blood pressure, heart. Is there someone that connected with you, male energy, possibly father is where I want to put it? Is there someone that you are aware of is having something with their heart going on right now, please?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. What is your dad's birthday?
My dad's birthday is what? 1 second. When's my dad's birthday?
Because I feel like it's on the paternal side of the family. I kind of want to place it with your dad. That's why I'm saying this. So whoever the person is, and I'll know more when I get your dad's birthday, but they're going to have to watch. They're going to want to keep an eye on that. There's something going on with the heart energy, so that could prove to be problematic in the near future. So we want to keep an eye on it. If something comes up, we don't want to poo-poo it. You know how sometimes we all kind of dismiss things.
Yeah.
Do you know your dad's birthday by any chance?
I'm looking right now. Give me 1 second. July 6th.
And do you know the year or how old he is?
He's 50.
Okay. And do you know if he's on any blood pressure medicine?
No, he's not on anything.
Okay. So this is something we want to keep an eye on, okay? So it's not a fear statement. It is just something that sometimes I see beyond or spirit shows me. And it might be something that when next time he goes to the doctor, he might want to take a little closer look at so that he can stay ahead of something. This makes sense, yes?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, Deshaun, we appreciate your calling into the show. We know that you've been following the show as well for a while, and we know that you've been going through a difficult time, but this too will find its best outcome for you. We know the circumstances are a little crazy, but things will find its best outcome for you. You're definitely not alone. Your guides and your angels are with you. I would pray to Archangel Michael to give you the support that you need during this time so that you can have the most favorable outcome.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Deshaun, for your call. We greatly appreciate it. Bye for now.
Thank you.
866-972-7247. If you would like to have a personal reading session with me, Sarah Spiritual, all you have to do is go to sarahspiritual.com. There you'll find an array of different sessions that I offer, and these sessions are designed to help you find the answers that you're looking for. Would you like to know who your guides and angels are? Then I've got an angel and spirit guide session just for you. Would you love to get some guidance on day-to-day life? Well, we've got a general reading that'll talk about your finances, your career, perhaps your love life. We've also got some work that's really rolling up our sleeves in a process called soul integration. This too is another session, and this session helps you unlock the past that's got you tied up, stuck, making you feel as if maybe you can't move forward. Often we have fragmented pieces of ourselves that are stuck in the past that are tied to our earlier formative years, those childhood years, and they build up fear that we don't want to hold on to, but somehow that angst, that anxiety, that fear seems to creep up on us. So if you have unexplained anxiety, then this is the session for you, soul integration. We offer so many different types of sessions, but we've got an exciting session coming up that we'll be doing a mailing on just this week at the end of tomorrow, I believe. And this is all about your forecast. Forecast, you say, Sarah Spiritual? Yes, the 2026 forecast is coming out just tomorrow, and it's going to be available on sale through the month of December, where you can register for a very unique type of session that maps out your entire 2026. We talk about the best crystals for you. We talk about who your guides and your angels will be that are very close to you and assisting you in navigating the energy of 2026. We talk about what to avoid in 2026. We talk about what the highlights will be. We talk about the people that are going to be around you in 2026 and how to perhaps handle them. And then, in a very special part of this 2026 forecast, we tap in and we tune in and we channel a message from your guides and angels, and it is a special message that is meant to bless and give you the confidence you need to step into your 2026. So, in the next few days, check out sarahspiritual.com because we'll have our forecast posted, and I would love to help you navigate your 2026. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go back to our phone lines. We've got calls in New York, in Georgia, Miami. We've got calls all across the nation, and we've got our friends on Facebook and YouTube. We'll be getting to you as well. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
WQAM 104.3 HD3 Miramar, WFLM 104.7 HD3 Palm Beach Shores, and heard in Boca Raton on 95.3 FM, West Palm Beach on 95.9 FM, and in Martin County on 106.9 FM. We are South Florida's home for the true oldies channel.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561 682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
This show is furnished by Sarah Spiritual.
The content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome back to the next hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussion to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all experience and knowledge. We have another hour to listen and call in 866-9-SARAHs. That's 866-972-7247. And watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube, and you can share the love and light.
Love light. Oh, there's a light open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world. Won't you be a part of the light? Oh, love, it is the answer now, and we can see love. There's a light. There's a light.
Oh, yes, indeed. There's a light right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, all across the nation at 866-972-7247. We're so glad to be talking to all of you here, and we're going to go back to our phone lines. Of course, we're going to answer our questions on Facebook and YouTube. I heard that Facebook had a little freeze there, but we are still live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. We're going to go back to our phone lines. I've got Erica, and Erica is in New York. Erica, how are you, and how can I assist you tonight?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I was just kind of wondering if things were going to start moving more like financially wise.
They will. You're in this spot where you're in a holding pattern, and it's an uncomfortable place to be, but it is going to shift and change. You are looking to find some work, is that correct?
Yeah, so I have a dance shop next weekend, but I am looking to do more dance work, like creative work, and then I also looked for like work, but so far things are a bit stagnant.
For now. It'll change, but it could take a little bit more time. So you want to be patient, and you want to enjoy what you have accomplished and give yourself credit for what you are doing, what you're accomplishing, and how things are moving forward for you. It is a powerful time, and it is a time of transformation. And transformation, like the butterfly in the chrysalis, can be a little uncomfortable. You know, you had a setback, you had to kind of recalibrate your life, regroup. And now that you have, things will start to move for you. I know you're feeling a little isolated and disconnected where you are, where you're living, but things will turn around for you. You need to have that faith and that trust.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if like there's something more that I should be doing.
You're doing everything you can do right now. And you have to pace yourself. You have to give yourself grace, and you have to know that you're putting together everything that is important to you so that you can have a better sense of self, so that when you go into your new work environment, you are completely whole. Because you've been running around fragmented for a very long time, trying to do the best you could, but there was pieces of you everywhere. So now we have to put you back together. Right? It's been an emotional time for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do see that I have grown a lot in a very short amount of time. And a lot of things, I've had a lot of breakthroughs, and I could see a lot of things more clearly now.
Yes.
And it's like I just want to make up for all the lost time, you know.
We can't be in a hurry.
I realize.
We cannot go back. We can only move forward. And you have to move forward differently then you've moved forward in the past. And so if we try to rush to make up for things, we're going to find ourselves right back to where we were that made things fall apart. Isn't there a saying, one day at a time?
Right.
Right. So you have to follow that.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
I feel like I feel very out of place where I'm at, and I really wish I could be in better circumstances, and
this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Peace be still. We talked about that last week with everyone on air. This too shall pass. Peace be still. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you say, this too shall pass. Peace be still.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, when things will start to move.
Before your next birthday, you'll feel like you're in a better momentum. So we'll say 2026, which is just a few weeks away. I'm thinking it's about 6-7 weeks away. So it's kind of crazy, but here we are.
It is. It is. I don't know if there's anything I need to hear or no.
We have given you what you need to hear. We know that you'll be all right. And trust your guides and your angels. They have your back. Give yourself grace and be patient with yourself. This is a very important tool for you to be patient with yourself. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. We wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, and we know the angels will surround you. Bye for now.
Okay. Thank you.
866-972-7247. And we're going to go back to our phone lines. And we've got a caller from Georgia, and we've got Jessica on the line. Jessica, how are you? Good to connect with you, Jessica. Are you with us? Well, we're hoping Jessica's with us. Well, maybe we'll get Jessica back. We'll give her a try in a minute. Sometimes people have the phone on mute and they don't know that we've called them. But Jessica in Georgia, if you hear us, we are trying to reach you, Jessica in Georgia. So we're going to go to our next caller. And we've got a call from Miami. And I've got Amanda on the line. Amanda, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Amanda. Good to connect with you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you for getting my call. I was wondering what messages you may have for me. I don't know if things that the particular place that I'm running these projects at are going to make their final decision soon. And I would like to see what you had in store for me.
Well, we are aware that you're concerned. Is this correct?
Yes.
We are aware and we are feeling that you feel like it's not going to work out for you. Is that correct?
Yes, that's how I feel.
Right. And we are aware and we feel that you feel that you're kind of blocked in this area. Is that also true?
Yes, I do feel there's blockages from other areas creeping into a new area. Mm-hmm.
Which may not feel good,
we expected.
But it is something that I believe Spirit warned you that some of the projects may not let you shift to another project.
Yes.
So there's a strategy going on here. And we really want you to focus on finding your inner peace, finding your happiness, And I know you're not necessarily, happy with all the things that are going on with all your projects. And I know that's why we'd like to go to a different project. But at this moment, we have to stay the course. Nothing should change before the end of the year. If you don't get what you want, which it is appearing, they haven't made their final decision yet, by the way, but I feel as if there's a label out there that's above your head that may make them say, oh, we don't know if she's right for the project.
Right.
So, c'est la vie. So you'll stay the course for these next few weeks through the end of the year. And then you already have a plan of action. You already have things in mind. You already have irons in the fire, as they say. So you'll make your choice as we enter 2026.
Okay. And how do you foresee the next couple of weeks panning out in the current environment? How can I navigate those troubled waters?
Well, you do the best you can. That's all you can do. You navigate the waters the best you can. It's shark infested. It's a very busy project. And so you can only do the best you can. And don't take it personally. Not everybody's a team player, so that puts a lot of pressure on you. So don't take it personally. And do the best you can.
Okay.
Sometimes a setback is a setup for a comeback.
I like that.
Okay? And I feel like they're doing themselves a disservice by not working with you the way they should. And we will see how the chips fall when you decide what you want to do. But you should know what's going on with this new job opportunity, this new project that's coming for you. You'll know their decision most likely before Thanksgiving. I feel like they're going to announce that before Thanksgiving. Or by Thanksgiving, I should say.
So do you think there's a 50-50 chance, 70-30 chance? What does Spirit tell you?
I see this big label above your head. So it depends how they want to view that label.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
They haven't made their choice yet. So I can't go 50-50, 70-80. I can't do that. Because we know that you're so enmeshed in the project and so attached to the participants of the project that in some ways they just don't want to let you go. So we can't say for sure right now. They just love you so much.
Okay. Oh,
all right,
yeah, they love to keep me around, huh?
Yeah, they love you so much. So what can you do? All right, Amanda, thank you so much. It's so wonderful to be loved by a bunch of sharks. So we wish you a very good evening. We thank you for your call. We want you to be kind to yourself and relax. And we say this to you. Peace be still. This too shall pass. And we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Sarah. You too. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
866-972-7247. We are going to go back to our phone lines. And I've got a call in Boca. And I have Shelley on the line. Shelley, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for taking my call as a first-time listener and a first-time caller tonight.
Well, we're glad to have you. Thank you so much. So as I connect into your energy, Shelley, as I connect into your energy,
yes, go ahead.
Let me just connect into your energy here at this minute here. So Spirit is taking me into your energy, and This is a year of connections. This is a year of community, tribe. This year, as we close the year leading to your birthday, is about relations and relationships. It's about people around you. It's about who supports you. It's about who you allow into your circle and who's of value and importance to you. It's putting the emphasis on all the things that have heart-centered value for you. As I take you into 2026 and I take you past your birthday and I spin you into the month of March, things begin to feel a little bit more balanced, a little bit more, because your life doesn't feel like it's
Grounded,
balanced the way
maybe?
you want it to be. Does that make sense to you, Shelley?
Well, I'm making some happily career changes. I have met what I feel you talk about just tonight that really hooked me. It was about the vibrational level, the same vibrational level. I've met someone, and I've not felt this way in many decades. And at the same time, my life partner that I have been with for many decades is faltering. And so I'm feeling not too grounded because of this emotion that came into my heart all of a sudden, and I'm not sure where that's going to go.
Yes, yes. So, can I have the birthday of your partner? I don't need their name, just their birthday.
Yes, my life partner, it's 4/8/54.
So their energy is out of balance at this time. Is that correct? We have some health issues going on at this moment?
Exactly, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Life force feels very weak to me. So I also feel that they're a little foggy. So they're just not focused right now. And they're showing me the energy in their physical body. I'm not a doctor, I can't diagnose, but I'm just feeling that it's like they're drained. And I feel like they're being treated for multiple things at the same time. Is that true?
That is true.
Yes.
And you talk about next May, and well, maybe this is the passing of that person, and so that may be involved with me being able to land on the ground again.
Yes.
But it's this other relationship that has me consumed, which is odd.
Yes. And what is that person's birthday? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what Spirit has to say, okay? There's a song.
Thank you.
On this show that I play when I go to break, and it says, "Do you know me? Do I know you? I think we met before. I was seeing you before me, before you walked through the door. Do you know me?" Right? It's an original song that Spirit gave me about two souls that meet, that have known each other in a lifetime and lifetimes before, and together they can turn water into wine. They have this alchemy, this chemistry, this connection, and you have met a soulmate of multiple lifetimes, has come and crossed your path and awakened you in a way that you haven't felt awakened in a very long time. And that this person that you connect to has been sent to help you find your way in a new beginning and a new balancing act of 2026. And so it is what it is for this moment. They feel it, they recognize it too. They're not as
do they have that same feeling? I feel like I'm putting myself out and then I'm not getting a clear answer back.
Well, because they're not as evolved as you. So you don't have to put yourself out anymore. You've sprinkled the dust and just let it be.
Okay.
Because otherwise things are going to get very complicated, right? So, and you clearly have your hands full in where you are at this moment. And I will tell you that what is meant for you and who is meant for you will never pass you by.
All right.
This is
thank you so much.
A cosmic connection that had to happen. And the story is yet to unfold, and it is filled with free will. the person is very level-headed and they're very heart-centered, but they're just a little bit more standoffish or maybe even a little aloof in a way, as how I read them. So just let them settle into the feeling because they're not as aware spiritually as you are, and they're not as heart-centered as you are. Doesn't mean they cannot love, and they do not love. It's just they're not as emotionally intelligent is the words that I should use, Spirit says. So they are feeling a feeling, but it's easy for them to decompartmentalize it and kind of step back and just let
And I
things
will
unfold.
do the same. I will compartmentalize also and just let it roll out then.
Let it roll out. Enjoy whatever communication and passing time that you have to spend together. I do feel that your partner born on 4/8 has a few things coming up medically that they're going to have to handle. So these are things that have to be handled in this very near future. And so that's going to be a little distracting and consuming at this time. So we have to focus where we are at this time.
All right. Thank you so much for your advice. I'll listen next week again.
Oh, you're welcome. And we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. And welcome to our show. We're here every Wednesday night, unless it's a holiday or before a holiday. We're here every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m.
Wonderful. Thank you so much again for taking my call as a first timer. I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you. Bye
Happy
for now.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.
866-972-7247. I've got to go to Georgia. I've got Pamela on the line. Pamela, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah, I'm doing well.
Good. What is the question for us?
So I talked to you recently about a couple of different things, and one of them was about Thanksgiving travel. And I'm sort of on the fence because, as you know, you've taught us, and I know, things are always changeable. And what I'd like to know is I have someone trying to help me with a siding issue with my home. Their initials are JS. They have to go to another party to try to get approval, I guess is a good way to say this. And I'm wondering how successful they will be in this endeavor.
So we need to do something with the siding on our house, correct?
Correct.
And they have to get some type of permit?
No. They have to go to a third party. This is someone who is trying to help me rectify a situation, but someone else would be making the decision. So they're kind of playing intermediary. I was going to make the communication, and they said they wanted to talk to someone else first. So I said okay, and I backed off. So I guess the bigger question is this person really negotiating for this?
You have nothing to lose by letting them go ahead and see what they can do for you. Nothing to lose. But everything is just so mishmash and convoluted at that house that the sooner you get out of there, the better.
Tell me about it.
I have yet to have a call from you that talks about your house when something is straight and simple, like, oh, guess what? I'm doing this. There's always a backstory that's complicated. So this house clearly is not the positive energy for you any longer.
No, but I feel this person has the spirit and the heart to help me. The question is, will they be able to pave that path?
I believe they can. I believe they can. I believe they have the possibility to make it happen.
Awesome. So I just keep trusting and praying and holding vibration. And then I guess I'm staying for Thanksgiving in town.
Yeah, it's not necessary to travel.
Okay.
It's not necessary. It's based on our conversation with Spirit, we feel that it's not in your best and highest good to travel for you.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
I feel that it's just, there's so much going on that you need your wherewithal, your rest, and you don't need the running around for the travel for the holidays.
Perfect.
And isn't
that
somebody
makes
coming
sense.
to visit you? Because I see someone coming to visit you.
Oh, okay.
Did someone say they may come to see you?
They did, but we kind of were thinking that maybe we would put that off until maybe Christmas or so. We didn't really settle yet, but that, I mean, I'm going with the flow. So I mean, if that's how it works out, that's great too. I'm just conscious with all of this, as you said. So clearly, the colder weather's coming. So I would love to have some smooth sailing and button some of this up, basically.
Correct. That is important. That is very important.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also very important that you just trust the experience. And when I said I see someone coming to visit, I did not necessarily mean they're coming for Thanksgiving, but I know someone's coming to visit you.
Oh, okay.
So that is in the energy, and we need justice, and we need transformation so that we can get you out of whatever's going on with that house, because that house is just sucking the life out of you for sure. All right,
for
Pamela,
sure.
we appreciate.
However, from our personal session, I have been following your instructions, so I'm grateful for your guidance from our personal session. Thank you.
My pleasure, and we send you much love and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Bye for now.
You as well, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you. 866-972-7247. We're so glad to be talking to you. I want to take a look at my friends on Facebook and YouTube and see what we've got going on our Facebook and our YouTube page. And we welcome your phone calls right here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We are going to continue to answer calls, but we do want to check and see who's on our Facebook page and what questions we may have in our Facebook page or our YouTube page. So let's take a look and see who we've got there on our Facebook and our YouTube page. I know we have some comments there, and let's see. So let's see. We have Zora Ellison. And Zora says, I was dancing one night this week and I saw a flashback of when I went to heaven. What does that mean? Well, that's a great flashback to have when we went back to heaven. When you were dancing, you were in, interestingly enough, the universal flow. And when we're in the flow of energy, everyone, particularly you, Zora, when you're in that flow, Zora Ellison, of energy, you're in this state of consciousness. And when we're dancing, we're in the flow of the music. And the music lifts our spirit and takes us to another place. And so you saw yourself at a time when you had a physical incarnation on this planet and you left to go to the light. And they were showing you that that is all one. Because when we are in this lifetime, we are still connected to our past lifetimes. And there's even a thread of connection to future lifetimes that have yet to happen. So that was just showing you are one with the universal stream of consciousness. And that, Zora, is a perfect question for tonight's show, considering we're talking about the universal consciousness. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Let's take another question from Facebook and YouTube. Let's see who else we have here. Let's take a look and see. I know I'm looking on the Facebook page as well. We have Anne Swantek. And Anne says, I am doing good so far. Any messages from the universe? And she gives her birthday. So Anne, you are doing good and things are starting to pick up for you. The energy of this year is really going to move you into the power center of who you are and who you've come to be. So I see a lot of energy of power coming to you. And this energy of power that I see come to you is about your self-worth, your self-care. It is about you being in this energy of being your complete powerful self and being in your true career energy of self. And I mean about your work, I mean about your money, I mean about things coming together for you so that you can center yourself and be purposeful and direct and in what you want to create. So it's a great time for you. 2026 is going to be pivotal to you moving yourself into a better financial state and being better in alignment of attracting what you want in your life. It is a powerful time. Thank you, Anne, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got to pop back on to our phone lines at 866-972-7247. When we come back, we're going to go to Pembroke Pines, so stay with us. We'll be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and YouTube. The phone lines are open too. 866-9-SARAHS. That's 866-972-7247.
Come visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center for an extensive array of spiritual products, crystals, books, classes, readings, and healing services in a beautiful spiritual oasis. You must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Come feel the energy and explore our unique products. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard, Suite 129 in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955. Visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. That's EXPEDITO enlightenmentcenter.com for yourself. Or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium. She can connect you with your loved ones, your spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. Just call 561-682-0956 for your personal reading. Life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. Just contact Sarah for a personal reading today. 561-682-0956. 561-682-0956. Or visit sarahspiritual.com. Or that number one more time, 561-682-0956. Let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit raise you up.
You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call right now, Sarah Spiritual, at 866-9-SARAHS. That's toll free, 866-972-7247. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook and YouTube.
Do you know me?
And we are back here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah all across the nation at 866-972-7247. And we're going to go back to our phone lines. And we've got Sandy in Pembroke Pines. Sandy, how are you tonight?
Sandy, it's Gina.
Oh? Hello? Yes, Sandy, how are you?
Hello.
Sandy,
I'm good.
there.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Sandy, how are you?
I'm good.
Good to connect with you, Sandy. Good to make this connection. This is a great time for you as we get ready for 2026. 2026 brings you a lot of changes, some of them in the spiritual path of some more spiritual growth for you. Are you working on your spiritual growth?
Yes, I'm working on that, and I have a lot of change currently in my personal life that I just wanted to ask and say, what do you got for me?
Well, this is the year of change, right, as we come into 2026. So get ready, fasten your seatbelts, because this is the time where you make some moves. You decide who's in your circle, who's not in your circle. It's a time of making great change for yourself personally. What is the specific question around the changes for us, Sandy?
Well, I don't want to be a rock in a hard place, and I don't want to be a sitting duck on a pond that's not producing. So my question is, I have like a health issue I'm currently dealing with, among other things. But as far as just, am I going in the right direction for myself? I mean, there's a lot going on in my energy at the moment, with especially this Scorpio new moon.
Yes.
So, and also retrograde, so.
Yes. But as far as the health is concerned, you are going in the right direction. We do feel resolution for this.
Okay.
So don't allow yourself to get put off by it or be concerned. It will resolve itself.
Okay.
The doctor's advising you to do something at this time, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are you going to take their advice?
Yes. Just there's a couple different options on the table, and I want to make the best and right choice for myself.
Correct.
All right. Well, that
I
was
cannot
my
give
question.
I cannot give you medical advice, but I do feel that if you listen to your intuition and you pray to your angels, you will make the best choice for yourself. Remember, the choice for everyone else is not always the choice for you. That has held tried and true in a lot of the choices that you've made in life. So dig down deep. Ask your angels and your guides to assist you, and they will bring you this resolution so that you can move through this hiccup, shall we say, with ease and grace.
Okay.
Do not allow fear to come. Archangel Raphael is with you, the angel of healing. Do not allow your emotions to take hold of you and make you feel as if you cannot handle it, because you will be able to handle it. You always handle things.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's just a lot going on. So I just, I'm just trying to hang in there and just, listen to your therapeutic, as you speak to all of us in the collective.
Yes, it is something that was accumulation of energy that needs to be addressed, and now you're going to address it. Can we look at it that way?
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See every cell in your body filled with light, illuminated, and repeat the statement, I am healthy, I am whole, I am free, often. And that will help shift the consciousness of the mal-ease in the physical body.
All right. Well, thank you, and have a wonderful
Sandy.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, you too, Sandy. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye for now.
Bye.
866-972-7247. We're going to go back to Pembroke Pines. I think we have Gina on the line. Gina, how are you?
Hi there, Sarah. Thank you for taking my call.
You're
I thought
welcome,
that
Gina.
was so funny that you had Pembroke Pines. Oh, thank you. That was so funny you had Pembroke Pines. I got all excited. Sarah, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I
Could you
mean,
just
the
speak
other
up a
woman.
little bit for me, Gina? I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
I just took you off a speaker, so that should help.
Yes, it does greatly. Thank
so
you.
there's been a lot of changes in my life, and so I'm giving you a ring to see what you could feel for me.
So this year of 2025 into 2026 is an expansive time. And it's a growth spurt for you. And we know growth spurts can be a bit uncomfortable. If you are thinking and considering making a move of some kind, that may present itself in 2026. If you are looking at redesigning and realigning something in your financial time, this also will present itself. It is a time of expansiveness in finances, and it is a time for you to be true to yourself and settle within yourself and know who is on your side and who is not. I feel like it's a time of personal growth along with the statement of who is with you and who is not. I feel that when you step into the energy of who you are and you are being yourself, you are tried and true and you are centered in things. But when too much is going on around you that is unexpected, it throws you for a loop and then you become a little reactive. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
Yes.
And
so you're feeling a little bit like
thinking,
you're thrown for a loop at this time. Is that correct?
Yes. There's been a death in my family, and that's shaken everything up. And I'm actually considering a move. So it was interesting that you brought that up, too.
Yes, yes,
so
I do see.
There's
I do
so much
see the
going
move.
on, and any help I could get, that's for sure what
Absolutely.
I want to hear.
Absolutely.
And
this
I also
passing,
have one more
if
question.
I may, Gina, this passing is a recent passing, correct?
Correct.
Past 3 months or so. It doesn't feel like it's very far out. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So in the case of someone who just passed, I often am not able to access them because they're not strong enough in their energy to telepathically communicate so that I can receive visuals and messages from them. But I do know that you are not alone, and I do feel that you feel them. Is that also true?
Yes. Yes, I definitely feel them.
Yes. And so you know they stand on the left side of you. So that's where
they're on the left side of.
They're on the left side of you. That is where their energy comes in, on the left side. And so you may see something out of the corner of your eye, or you may feel a warmth or a coolness. This is them just trying to let you know that they are okay, and they will get stronger over time so that you can be more certain. And I also see that they will come to you in the dream to also communicate with you.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm looking forward to that night's sleep.
Yes.
Yes. I thank you very much for this information.
You're welcome,
Gina. Where do you see me going forward in the next 6 months, say, to a year?
Well, there's a lot of cleaning out to do. If we do decide to move, it is going to be an important time for us to get things organized. It is a time for you to really center yourself and be with the right people. The move is more important than maybe you're giving it credit at this time. The move will happen after March of next year. I feel like you need to be settled. I also feel there's travel that is to happen. I feel that we were feeling a little stagnant and stuck leading up to this time of passing in your family. And so there's a trip that has to be taken now, now being in the very near future. And I feel that once you are through your grieving process, you're going to be putting more into self, and you're going to do things that are going to put you back in alignment with your purpose. And you're going to redefine yourself. It's going to be a process.
Wow, that's fantastic information. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Gina. And Gina, how did you hear about the show?
Well, I'm sitting here on my couch with my good friend who turned me on to your show, and she wouldn't let me leave tonight without calling you. So she is a big fan of yours, and she's brought me to you.
Well, thank you, friends. We are here, and if you'd like, we do personal sessions where you and I can connect for a general session, and we can explore some of these things in specificity. And also at that time, the energy may be a little stronger for us to make a connection to your loved one on the other side.
That's so interesting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time tonight.
You're welcome, Gina. Thank you so much. All right. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye for now.
866-972-7247. Write the number down so that we can connect with you all across the nation. And we are knowing that Thanksgiving is just a week away. And we know that this can be a very fabulous time for people who have families. And then for those of you who may not have a place to go, or Thanksgiving may not be what you would imagine it to be, we want to let you know that you're not alone. You are surrounded by the collective consciousness. You're surrounded by the guides and the angels. They are all with you, and you are supported. And don't be afraid to ask for assistance. If you need someone to guide you, if you need someone to talk to you, then you have people that you should turn to. You know, often as humans, we try to get things done on our own. And it's important that you trust the process, that whatever we're going through, this too shall pass, and we can find peace within ourselves so that we are whole during difficult times. And we know that this year may have been difficult for many. And we understand that by the calls that we've received and the people that I've sat across from for personal sessions. So we are asking you to dig down deep and make a list as we lead up to this Thanksgiving and write down what you're grateful for. Understand that you are not alone and that there's much to be grateful for, even if things are not as you desire it to be. So 16 and a half years ago, Spirit gave me a prayer for our very first Thanksgiving season on air. And so we're going to share this with you as we do every Thanksgiving. It's called the Gratitude Prayer. I am grateful for every moment on this earth. I am grateful for the people I have in my life and those who are no longer in my circle. I am grateful for every laugh, every smile, every accomplishment, every loss. I embrace the challenges which define my character, my disappointments, my pain, and even my tears, for they represent my growth. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my colleagues, and my enemies, for they are a life blessing and lessons. I am in awe and in gratitude of the vast beauty of the world. It is truly amazing to see a sunrise in the horizon, an ocean wave crash upon the rocks, or a butterfly fly. I stand in amazement of all that is, rather than what is not. There is no reason to mourn which I do not have, for greatness can be found in the simple moments. I pray for the simplicity of life, the purity of heart, and I stand in grateful anticipation for abundance, love, and goodness. I thank you, my God. That was given to me by the Divine back in 2009, and I want to let you all know that I am grateful for all of you, your calls, your participation, your following on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, your visiting the Expedito Enlightenment Center and sharing your thoughts, your energy, your concerns, your words of wisdom, and participating in our programs and our classes. We are honored to be of service to all of you, and we trust that you will have a fabulous Thanksgiving and the days leading up to it. Remember to pause and be grateful, and know that your path is never alone, because the universal consciousness is always with you, and all of your loved ones, your angels and your guides, are simply looking over your shoulder. We wish you the best. We appreciate you. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light, there's a light that opens doors for everyone.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate through life. Listen and call in next week and let Sarah Spiritual and Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram. Tune in every Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. with more from Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff,